Come with me to Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood, Universal Studios. We started off on the red carpet where I ran into a very familiar face here. And then I got to hang out with some absolute icons. I love these girls. And then it was time for us to go in. First place you enter is the Chainsaw Clown Carnival, which I don't fuck with chainsaws or clowns, so this was tough. Of course, Art had to be there. He is the ultimate carnage clown. And the first house we went to was Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where we went in and got a performance from Freddy. Just like the Freddy house in Orlando, the animatronics in this house are movie-level animatronics. They are so good and they're so scary. If you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, you gotta check this one out. The next house that we went into was the Scarecrow house, and let me tell you, this one was freaky as fuck. This one takes place in a Depression-era farmhouse, and all the scarecrows are coming to life and trying to kill you. It actually was really scary. This one got me. And then we walked around, we saw another version of Art, and the next house that we went into was the WWE Wyatt Six house. This is another one that they also had in Orlando, but this one was very different, and also it smelled bad. I think it was purposeful. After we went to this one, we wandered around, and Slash specifically threatened me, which I'm honored. And then it was time to go into Camp Crystal Lake, where we did not heed the warnings to turn back. We continued on. This one is very different than the Orlando one. I think I might have liked this one better, actually, because it really feels like you're walking through Camp Crystal Lake and you're in danger. And then it was time to go on the Terror Tram, and this was Blumhouse themed this year, so it had all the different movies that are coming out, The Black Phone 2. There was a whole Insidious area where we saw all the characters from those movies, Exorcist Believer, where we saw these creepy-ass little girls. They made the Hollywood sign bloody, which was very fitting, and then it was time to go into the Purge area, and this genuinely felt like we were in the Purge. This one was actually very anxiety-inducing. This man was massive and incredibly threatening. I think this was my favorite area of the Terror Tram. Of course, we got followed by Megan the whole time. We saw some more Insidious characters, and then we went to the Poltergeist house. If you were a Poltergeist fan, this one is phenomenal. I loved this house. We saw the guy with his face coming off in a bunch of different versions. Of course, we saw the kids' room complete with this creepy-ass clown, which then came to life. That was the scariest part of the whole thing. There he is dragging the kid under the bed. This thing was insane. And this part was genuinely scary because you didn't know which ones were going to jump out. And then it was time to go into the Terrifier, where Art is waiting to greet you, and this house is insane. I loved the scenes that they chose to show, like this iconic hacksaw scene. We got Sienna here, and Art from the iconic bedroom scene here, the mashed potato scene. They did so well with this house. We saw the Clown Cafe, and Art genuinely scared me at this point. Like, I was not expecting him to do me like that. And then we went into the bathroom, which smelled awful. Vicky was there too. And I really loved this one because when you think you get to the end, it's not the end, because Art took out all the employees. We see Santa Art and one final Art to say his goodbyes. And then we still saw Art throughout the theme park, and here's him tipping his hat at me. We then went to the Fallout house, which I've never seen this show, but as you can tell by me screaming, this house still managed to get me in some ways. That bear was super cool looking. But the scariest house of the night for me was Monstros, the Ghosts of Latin America. I just am genuinely freaked out by Latin American ghost stories, so this was a tough one for me. This is the one house that I was screaming in, I feel like, the whole time, as you can see. They had this creepy version of La Llorona, which was super cool to see. And this whole house, like, genuinely every single part of it was creepy. Whatever the hell this is, I don't know, but here's me screaming more. I couldn't handle it. And then just when you think you're safe, you're not, because you come out and you're in a scare zone. She got me, even though I saw her coming. And then it was time to go to the Purge water show, which was just absolutely insane. And after that, we made it out, guys. We survived Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Thanks, Universal!